Yeah, me too.
Hi, my name's Sue Ellam, and I'm a professional tarot reader and have been for 25 years. And I use a mythic tarot, which is based on Greek mythology.
And I'm Carrie Beleno. I'm an intuitive Reiki master teacher and a spiritual life coach. And we are here to give you some practical guidance around questions that are really pertinent right now. Things we're all challenged with. So I've got the questions that have come to me, or I see on social media, or clients ask me. And today's question. I hear we are supposed to focus our thoughts on what we want, but how do we stop them from running wild? That two different trains of thought?
Let's see what the answer is.
Okay. I'll say it again. I hear we are supposed to focus our thoughts on what we want, but how do we stop them from running wild?
Okay.
Can I give an example, or is
Yeah,
that bad?
please do.
So what I see clients doing is saying, okay, I know I'm supposed to focus my thoughts, and so I'm focusing on world peace. But then when they start focusing on world peace, they start thinking about the trauma. Oh, there's trauma here, and there's trauma here, and there's trauma here, and there's trauma here. And that's where it goes wild while they're trying to focus on world peace.
Yeah, they go off track. Well, most people focus on the money.
Interesting.
They think that it's money that will bring them what they need. And the best, and we need more money, and we need more money to do this, even if it's for good causes. I need more money so I can donate to this or that and that. And they keep focusing on this, it all being about the money, because that is the kind of life we're living in. The thing is, focusing on the money, it's difficult, especially when you haven't got anything in your bank account, and all you have to do is open your bank account to see that you have lack of, and that becomes a real challenge to visualize all this money arriving when you've never known that. So the best thing is to focus on what you want the money for, and I think that will. I know you kind of just gave the example of world peace and things, but I think you need to, this card is Midas, so it's having more, or trying to do more, or get more than you've ever had before. So it's like if you want to support a charity, or let's say an animal charity, because that's close to my heart, then you kind of think, oh God, there's so many animals, what do I do? I want to save them all. But then try and just take it in bite-sized pieces. If you have a kind of a real affection for a certain breed of animal, focus on that one. Because there's other people who have an affection for other types of animals. So just rather than trying to encompass the whole animal kingdom, just focus on what resonates, what touches your heart, what you can do. Maybe also get into fostering animals, or adopt an animal, but nobody can save everybody or animals or everything. But together we can join communities that focus on these things, and we can join a community so everybody will have one part of the jigsaw, because we're all here for a purpose. We're born at this time to help the planet out of really difficult times and into transition. So because you don't have an affinity with penguins doesn't mean that there aren't other people who love penguins who will be helping penguins. Nobody or no animal or no, or the trees, there's somebody for everything. There's no piece missing. So focus on what is your heart. Don't try and take on more than you can physically handle. So if you love cocker spaniels, dogs, do as much as you can. Donate to them or try to foster them. And then if you find you end up with having some money over, then put it into Labradors or golden retrievers or Alsatians. You can expand from there, but go where your heart is, and then you will get much more in return. And also you won't get overwhelmed. But a lot of people focus on the money where they should be focusing on the path they're going to go on, their own gifts and talents, what they want to do. For instance, I love dogs and I love cats, but I don't have a pet because it won't fit into my lifestyle and it would be unfair to the animal. So that's why I don't have pets, and so, but I'd be very happy to donate to rescue organizations, and so give it in a different way. So you have to understand your gifts, your talents, your skill set, and let that lead you to what you need to help with, and go in pursuit of a vision. This is the energy of the imagination. So whatever lights your fire is what you're meant to be doing. And and you won't know where it's going to take you, but just bite-sized pieces so you don't get overwhelmed. Just take a little bit, because you yourself don't have to save everybody. Even if you just save one, you've done your bit. And here we have making willing sacrifices of some things in your life in order to do better. So it's a learning process. A lot, as I said, we start off with kind of wanting the money and thinking that is the answer, but it's not always the answer. It's not always the answer. Just because you don't have money doesn't mean you can't help. You can spread the word on social media. If you all give your time to go and go to shelters or help children or feed the homeless. There's things you can do where you don't need money. So only take on as much as you're comfortable with that fits into your life, things that you're passionate about, and then that will open more doors. And then the more doors, and you will find that you will gain skills that you didn't know you had. You could start off working in a soup kitchen and then find out you have a real affinity for cooking, which you never knew you had. So it will expand you as a person. And from that, the other opportunities will come, and then you'll get, I've got all these things. What do I need to let go of in order so I can pursue something different? So it's just working within what feels right now. As you could start off just small and then expand. And then you won't get out of control with it because you're doing the best you can in the moment. And those are the cards.
Thank you. So our thoughts, the same scenario is happening here with our thoughts running wild around the chaos out there. I got the same message as the message around fearing change, which was a video previous, I don't know, not too long ago. And it's about thinking out there. So when we fear change, we tend to skip thinking about the steps to get to the change, and we just jump to the change and fear it. So you want to quit your job and you immediately jump to, oh my God, I don't have a job. And it feels big and scary, and our thoughts run wild. And so I got the same kind of message from the cards that you were saying around that topic, meaning it feels so big and we immediately jump to like world peace. All right, let's say that's something you pray for. Let's say that's something that you're envisioning. It feels so big when you try to envision world peace out there when we haven't conquered any of the steps to get to world peace. It feels too overwhelming. So I'm going to recommend that you take it back, and that's, Sue was talking about charities and doing your bit. And that's what I'm going to emphasize is just do what you want to. One thing that came up was make sure that you are now thinking outside of the box, because what used to work is no longer working or is inefficient. And what society says is normal, there's no normal anymore. So think outside the box. Okay, so I just had this visual of toothpicks with the toothpick box.
Oh.
I can't quite hear why that is. Why thinking outside the box became a toothpick box with all those toothpicks in it?
Well, you can
Is
only...
it a million different ways?
Yeah, but there's what came to me when you said it was that you can only pick one bit of your teeth at a time. You can't use
with one toothpick. Right. Yeah. Right. You can't use the whole box at the same time.
Yeah.
So it is your one little bit.
Yeah.
Wow, got a strange visual with that. So that's what it means. And what that does is it sets the ripple effect. Oh, so, okay, think about it this way. You've got your little box of toothpicks. You take out one, you use it, it does its job, and tomorrow you're going to take out another one. So I'm going to put that down as a note. So use the toothpick box analogy to do your bit, because what you are going to do is energetically set a ripple effect for others to take a toothpick.
Or you can actually give somebody else one of your toothpicks.
You can share the toothpick box.
Yeah, absolutely. I like that.
Allow others to join in your mission. Think outside the box. Don't think too far out. Keep it really close to you, step by step. And and try not to let the focus be money, because we put a lot of emotion around an inanimate object like money, and it's super dangerous. We've created a monster from money. So, and I get how important it is. I get the significance of what we've created in society, but try not to put too much emotional energy, hate or love into money.
And what just came to me as well is also, you can set the thing in motion, but don't get attached to the outcome of it. And also don't let the ego get in the way. Like, this is mine. This is what I have to do. Be prepared to let other people in with different skills. And it's not kind of my charity and it's my project. This is one bit of the whole. And you've been given one bit. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That was an interesting one.
There you have it. You never know what's going to come out of our mouths.
Absolutely. Nor do we. Well, I don't think I've got anything else to add. So
Okay. Subscribe and share, please, and like it, and that helps others on YouTube see and connect with us.
Thanks for joining us. Bye.
See you tomorrow.